Hello everyone, GameFan113 here again, and for this video, I like to review a game for you guys. This is a game I beaten I don't know a few days ago, and like I said, I like to review it. This game that I'm gonna review is in a running of long running franchise of games. Okay, in survival horror. It's a survival horror franchise. And the game I'm talking about that I that I just that I just beat a few days ago, like I said, is that's right, Silent Hill Downpour for the Xbox 360, of course. Um, you play this inmate named Murphy Pendleton, and basically what happens, the day comes that you get transferred from the prison that you are to I think like a maximum security prison. So what happens? You and the other inmates board this bus, to go to the new prison. Well, what happens? You're riding in this bus. You're riding, and one time there's kind of commotion in the back, and what happens is the stupid bus driver looks in the back, doesn't realize that part of the road is out, so he crashes the bus. So he ends up crashing the bus, and I guess I don't know for sure. I'm guessing all the prisoners escape, and then that's when the game picks up. Like I said, you're Murphy Pendleton, and you're just roaming around in the town. Now, actually. So the first part of this game is linear, meaning you can only go to certain parts. Alright, but once you get into the main part of town, into Silent Hill, the main part of town, as long as the road is not blocked off, you can practically go anywhere you want. And this game, even though I think it's still out of place, has lots of side quests. That you go into certain buildings, there's side quests there you can complete. Now, of course, they're not mandatory, but you can do them if you want. Now, I think side quests in a survival horror game is out of place, but fine, whatever. I liked it. I enjoyed the side quests I did. So anyway, once you get to the main part of town, you can go directly to your main objective, or you can wander around a bit. And if you go into some buildings, like I said, there are side quests that you can do. There are side quests you can do. Like I said, I think side quests in a survival horror game, especially the Silent Hill game, is out of place. But they're there, you could do them. And like I said, the ones I did, I like them. But there's some buildings that you can only get via ladder, and sometimes the ladder's up. You need only one weapon you can use to pull the ladder down so you can get up, and it's a poker. You have to find a poker to pull the ladder down. And even there's a rig, there's there's a shovel. No, those won't work. Those don't work. And that's another thing about this game. You get some projectile weapons like a Colt, which is a pistol, and you get a shotgun, an L gun, but most of the time you just get melee weapons. You just get melee weapons in this game, and they're pretty effective. They're pretty effective, Now, actually, the main enemies that are on this game, one is called Screamers. These deformed, I guess, women or monsters go around, and they emit this sound wave, and sometimes you get caught in it, and you have to do this to the left thumbstick to get out of it. Another enemy type is called a Juggernaut. Okay? Now, there are bigger enemies in the game, but I don't know what they're called. So anyway, you know, anyway, anyway. By the way, the story in this game is a very good story. Okay, once you move the story along, it's a very good story. It's a very good story. First of all kinds of crazy stuff happened in this game. All kinds of crazy stuff. This kind. To tell you the truth, I really can't make hit that much sense to the storyline. I figured out a little at the end, but that's it. A lot of times I really can't make heads or tails of the storyline because a bunch of crazy stuff happens. Like you're like, what the hell, you know. But like I said, you're just this guy, Murray Pendleton, wandering around, like I said, when you sit down, as long as the road's not blocked off, you can go to your main objective, or you can wander around a bit. And like you said, oh, another thing, it's called Silent Hill Downpour for a reason. And a lot of times it starts raining, and when it starts raining, more and more enemies spawn. So you might want to go you might want to find a building and go inside to get out of the rain. Well, you stay there for a few minutes, especially if you do the side quest, you do the side quest, and you get out, it stops raining. So you might want to go into a building for a few minutes anyway to get out of the rain, so you want to fight so many enemies. But then when you go out, it stops raining, and then and the enemies stop respawning. But so let's see. I'm trying to remember. Did I forget anything? And of course, like all Silent Hill games, there's another world section. There's another world section. Only with this game, you get some parts like there's a part in each of the netherworld sections. There's this red aura that comes at you, and it chases you, and you have to run, and you have to run. And as you progress through the game, there's some parts where everything is a maze. You just sort of have to guess where to go. Guess where to go and get lucky. And eventually you do find the right way to go, and you get away from it. So that's the only part of the game I don't like. They get chased by that red aura. Now, the only problem with this game that a lot of times it can be choppy. I don't know what happened. The frame rate just goes down, and the game can get very, very choppy. It's like you're walking like in the game, you're looking around and go, the game gets very choppy. And then other times it's fine, Also, this game sort of has the loading times are on a little bit on the long side. So what you might want to do when you play this game, you might want to install the game to your hard drive. Because the loading times are a little bit on the long side. So you might want to install this game to your hard drive. Because as you know, that's one of the benefits of installing games to your hard drive, that the loading times are shorter. So you might want to install this game to your hard drive. So anyway, I think Silent Hill Downpour is a pretty good game. Except for that choppy frame rate sometimes. And then in the red aura in the netherworld sections, it chases you and you have to run, something you can't find the right way, and then you die and you have to start over again, Also, I want to comment about the checkpoints. For the most part, the checkpoints are very good. The game always saves. The game is always saving. But there are times that the checkpoints are awful. And mainly they're awful at those chase scenes. Like, you chase, and then you die, and then you have to start, like, way back, you know? Also, the checkpoints are very good. So, overall, like I said, overall, I think Silent Hill Downpour is a pretty good game. Alright, and it, I do think it's spooky, creepy, and scary. I do. Despite what everyone says, I think the game could be very creepy, spooky, creepy, and scary. I do. I do. But anyway, I think the game is a is a pretty good game. So let me think of a score. I give it. Should have did that before I made this video. I'm gonna give Silent Hill Downpour a rating of 7.5. No, 7.5 out of 10. Okay. Overall, there's a little problems. There's a little bit of problems, but overall, I think Silent Hill Downpour is a pretty good game. It's definitely interesting. Okay, the story is very interesting. All kinds of twists and turns happen. All kinds of crazy stuff happens. You might not be able to even make head or tails of the storyline. It gets really crazy at times in the game. It does. It's really crazy. So anyway, Silent Hill Downpour, a pretty good game. I give it a rating of 7.5. Rating of 7.5 out of 10. Okay? So, this is GameFan113 signing out. And I hope you enjoy Silent Hill Downpour.